Chase her. Go. Chase her. Keep running. Kendall, you're chasing her!
What? What? What did she do?
Kendall, when you chase someone, should you be in front of them or behind them?
When Kendall and Chloe and Maddie all ran to the middle and they all got balled up and she yelled at Kendall.
Okay, Kendall, meet Asia. You're going to chase her around this room. When you get up, you go behind her. You fall in line behind her.
I know, but she was still doing her grande when we rolled up.
I expect you to go into another room or the den and start working on that number. Every step of it. Go.
I work my butt off to make sure Abby has no reason to yell at me or my daughter, but she does anyway. All right, I just wanted to check on you. Abby says dance is political. Well, I'm the one that walked her dog and bought her gifts. And she's still featuring Maddie, Chloe, and Asia, and yelling at Kendall. Excuse me.
Yes.
I know you're busy. We have something that we need to discuss.
I don't have anything to discuss.
Listen, I
but
need
why
to
is your
find
kid
out.
crying? Everybody else.
Because
everybody else
you
can
don't
show that she's a
scream at any
baby.
other kid like you scream at her.
You say one thing to that kid and boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo, she's crying to her mother. You know what, Kendall? You want to be the baby of the team? That's fine. Go. There's the door right there.
Abby, I wish it were that easy. And
I
if that's
understand that,
really
but
what you want, then we will.
That's not what I want,
didn't
but I don't
think
want
that's what you wanted.
crying, boo-hoo.
I don't either. The other moms can't.
The kid is a brat. Is
Are you
crying.
kidding me?
She's crying.
There are brats in there, and Kendall's not one of them, and you know it.
Abby, how do you really feel about moms who don't necessarily agree with the way the results went, automatically questioning?
Why don't you just stop? All you want is drama here. Why don't we just go on with Pyramid?
Okay, I know what you think. I wasn't talking to you, I was asking Abby.
Why are we bringing this up?
We're talking about the trio.
I don't care.
You guys never once take into account that this kid has feelings too, ever.
Because everything out of your mouth is mean and hurtful.
You're just jealous that Brenna's had a better season than Kendall. It's all over social media. It doesn't...
Kendall, don't listen to her. It's not all over social media. Trust me, she's a fool. That's a lie. That's a flat-out lie.
You know what? Why don't we just focus on the Pyramid? You'd moved on to this because this is not conducive to the girls.
This is what it's come down to. Every freaking day, thanks to that one, you're not allowed to speak or look at my child.
I wasn't talking to either of you. I was talking to Abby.
Then don't speak when she's around.
You know, it just amazes me that she won. You said it was not even real scores.
I'm not dealing with this.
I care about her feelings.
So much that she has to tear down every kid to make hers feel good.
I have not torn down kids, Jill.
Yes, you do.
You're
Yes,
the one
you
who
do.
tears down kids every day. You guys say crap about my kid all the time.
I'm sorry, she doesn't do that.
You're not out there, Kendall, so you don't know.
Excuse me, Abby, I am not allowing this woman to talk to my child like that.
Wow. Kendall yelled at Ashley. Our kids are becoming like their mothers. And is that a really good thing?
Grow the up! I'm done. I'm leaving. Goodbye.
Jill!
No, you can have her. Have her. Have fun. I'm leaving. I am so over this.
This is absolutely nuts. I understand now how Kendall gets so upset because I'm seeing Jill do it. I just don't think that's great for their blood pressure.
Don't leave, not for her.
You know what?
Jill, how long have you been here? Not for her.
You know what?
Don't
Me
leave.
or her? I'm gonna pull
Don't leave.
She's a bitch talking about kids the way she does, Abby.
No, I said she doesn't.
Shut up, Ashley. You got your dream. Take it, girlfriend. You look like a pig.
Oh my God, how cute.
She's so rude. I wish I could scream in her face and say how mean she is, but I'm not a brat, so I'm not gonna do that.
It's okay, let's go, baby girl. We got better places to be.
Absolutely not. We're staying. I'm sorry. Come here. Ashley is not going to make us leave.
Go tell Ashley. Mackenzie's afraid of you, Ashley.
But why? Who the heck is she? She's nobody to you. You're letting that woman get to you instead of blocking her out like she doesn't exist. And if you let this woman do this, what are you going to do on the next job? There's going to be 10 of her.
When a mother talks about you It's really not okay, and now that I'm becoming older and more mature, I have a voice, and I'm gonna use it.
This is our studio. You're making it work for her.
I can't
This
keep
is our
fighting
studio.
it.
I get
I
that.
have
And
fought for
can't
your
do it.
kid.
I know that. But now I cannot continue to let someone destroy her. I'm over it. Something's got to change, because if Abby's going to stand around and let this happen, Kendall and I are not going to put up with this anymore.
Holly's always upset because Nia doesn't have enough time to learn things. Come on, you know what? Let me just have it rehearse. Get over it. You know, man up, get over it, learn the number, go out there, sell it, and, you know, quit giving in to that. I just think that she's making her child weaker instead of stronger. Or the feet flexed or pointed. See, you can't decide once you get there. Arm straighter! Bigger, bigger, bigger! Give me something. You're like at a funeral.
Nia's name is screamed out constantly.
Nia. Boom! Hip!
It's in a nasty, barking way. It's really mean.
Do it. Kick. See, this step.
But she's getting frustrated now.
That kick, catch has been in every one of your dances. So that should be perfect.
I think you hear it one way, and I think she's feeling it another way, because it's...
Yeah, but Holly, we're right back to the same thing. I don't need to be here doing this with her. Holly has to stop questioning my every move. It's always this little underlying dig. Like, Nia's not good enough. Nia's not tall enough. Nia's not skinny enough. Nia's not this enough. Get over it. Trust me. As a teacher, we give them the tools, we do our job. It's up to them to go out in the world and use them.
I disagree with
If I need to wipe her butt all the way there, that's ridiculous.
It's vicious at times, and sometimes I don't think Abby realizes the way that she says things and how hurtful her words are. And I'm not asking you to wipe her butt. I'm asking you to do your job. When you talk to Maddie and you're giving her corrections, you're not barking at her and yelling at her. Wrong. How many times did I tell you this? Time and time again. You don't talk to her that way.
Because I have to tell her once. I don't know what Holly's problem is this week, but she said to me, you're just barking orders at her. You're just barking at her, which was like calling me a dog, which I did not appreciate. Go out there, flex, point, do what you're supposed to do, and we'll see if the judges like it.
Thank you.
I've spent a lot of time with Holly. I have never seen her get emotional. She's a stone mountain. And she was crying her heart out because when it's your daughter, it hurts.
I was okay until I saw her sitting there and she's upset. I never thought I would let dance get to me.
I know.
And I think Holly finally stepped back from that educator stance and she became a mother. And she saw what I go through every week.
All of a sudden, it just hit me like I have allowed to get to this point, and I felt bad. Like I feel so responsible.
How many times do I apologize?
I subjected her to this. Subjected her to Abby, and Abby doesn't get it. I'm like,
Wipe your tears. We can't go out there looking like this because we have to go out there and look intimidating. So that's why we have to be dressed up. Goodbye.
bye, girls.
Bye, Hall.
How you doing? Okay? You ready to dance? Love you. I'm feeling better right now. After having a conversation with Christy for a little bit and checking in with Nia, who unfortunately was giving me the support I'm supposed to be giving her. So I felt bad about that. I'm supposed to be the person who's supposed to be her rock, and I fell apart.
Let's go. Let's go.
It's been 2 days since anyone's heard from Kathy. In all my years of teaching dance, I have never had a dancer not show up. Hello, Kathy, this is Abby. Do you think you could come to my room?
Is this my last rites before execution?
Yes, I've had it. If you don't want to be part of the team, don't be part of the team.
That's ridiculous, Abby, because
No, it's
stuff
not.
happens.
You flew all the way here, and I'm pulling that duet. End of story.
That's ridiculous, Abby, because
No, it's
stuff
not.
happens.
I have a lot going on back home. I was preparing my students for a competition that they're going to, and at that particular moment, they were my top priority.
So you're gonna hurt Mackenzie then?
You're hurting Mackenzie. I didn't hurt Mackenzie. I was there, I had music, I had costumes, I was prepared.
But you're making...
You didn't show up.
But you're making the ultimate decision.
I have to set an example for the rest of the team. If it's okay for you not to show up to the meeting, then it's okay for everybody not to show up for the meeting.
Abby is not happy with me, and she wants to set an example of me. She wants to make sure that the other moms are seeing what happens if you defy the great Abby.
Well,
It's a big mistake.
you're not a team player.
No, then I'm not a team player.
Well, ladies, I just want you to know that I don't know if I want to be down here now that I've seen what it's like slumming it here with you ladies, and slumming it in Pittsburgh may not be my style at all.
I don't live in a slum, so I don't know what she's talking
my daughter's
about.
benefits and mine.
I don't know what your experiences are with slums. I don't have that, so I really don't have a frame of reference. First, she insults our kids, then us, now where we live. 3 strikes, you're out. I've had enough of you. There's no one person who's better than somebody else, and that includes you.
I don't know if we refer to it as slumming around here. I think we refer to it as teamwork.
We are a team. That I don't think that my daughter needs this team, that she needs my daughter. And I think I'm gonna take a little break from you. I have better places to spend my time.
Like, this is how it is here. If you don't like it, you might as well run.
Get out of here.
Hey, what's going on?
Well, you know, I just don't know that I like these moms. I don't know if I like the
listen.
travel conditions. I don't know if I like the whole situation.
What's going on? I found Kim out in the hallway.
Wait till you hear all the crap she talked about you. She told us she's slumming it with us. With you at our studio, she said she's slumming it.
Don't say you're slumming it. I have a pretty good record so far, sweetheart. I was offering your daughter the opportunity of a lifetime.
The moms have had enough of Kim, and now she's getting on the bad side of Abby. I say, see you later, Kim. Bye-bye.
Okay, now I'm marking it. You forgot it? You're kidding me. Thank gosh we're running through it. Come on, Paige, you want to start it with
Leslie, were you a dance teacher in your past life?
No, why?
Because you tell her what to do. She's 14.
So I'm allowed to
no,
talk
I
to my
just think
daughter.
that you're treating her like a baby
I'm
and
not
it's
treating her like a
humiliating.
baby. I'm her mother, and she's my daughter, and she's dancing. I'm reiterating what you tell her all the time.
If you don't know it yet, you're never gonna know it. Got it? Not 5 minutes before you go on.
I don't think it's fair that Abby yells at the parents just because the parents know what to do. They're moms for a reason, they're helping us. So I don't think that if she's not in the conversation, don't join the conversation. It wasn't meant for you.
Let's go. We have to be ready. We're on one number, let's go.
They have to know the number. Why don't you let them finish running it?
If it goes on and we miss it, then it doesn't matter if they know it or not. What's the difference?
Doesn't make a difference if they go on stage and
It
they look like
does make a
fools.
difference.
And
You
look
have
like
to get
fools.
on.
Let them run the number.
If we don't get there
Leslie,
in
it's your
time,
first
it
week
doesn't matter
here.
if they know it or not. What's the difference? We gotta go. Let's
You know
go.
what, Leslie? We've been doing this every single weekend. It will be fine. You're the new man on the block.
I understand, but
Don't
guess
make
what?
waves.
Are they gonna hold it for us?
Probably not for Leslie Ackerman, maybe for Abby Lee Miller.
Okay.
It's my name, my reputation, not yours.
Their names too.
Exactly.
You keep saying it's only you, but these kids are all the ones on the stage.
Right, Christy, they're Abby Lee's kids.
But they're Chloe and Mia and Maddie and Payton. Abby's sitting there barking at these girls. It's my name, it's my name. And for God's sakes, we are so tired of hearing it's your name. It's not. When Chloe stands on stage, people are looking at Chloe. When Maddie's on stage, they're looking at Maddie and Nia. Yes, they dance under Abby's studio, but ultimately, they're the ones on stage.
Payton, here, honey.
She just stole you.
Don't you say that to my daughter!
Look the way you act! Be a role model!
I am a role model, Abby. You're the worst role model here.
This is act number 34, What Comes Around.
I had your back, thought you had mine, thought we'd be friends
first started, Payton and Maddie come downstage, and Payton takes a kick me sign and puts it on her back. Maddie's ponytails were kind of in the way, and Payton put it up too high. So instead of enjoying the number, we're all looking at Maddie's back to see if the sign's gonna stay on. And I was cringing.
What goes up must come down. Liar, liar, you're a liar. I'll never be your friend again.
So I love to watch these girls dance. I totally enjoy the group numbers. However, this one didn't stick with me too much. It didn't stand out much. The only thing that stood out in my mind was Payton because she was 8 feet taller than all the other kids. And I'm not sure she pulled off the bully role very well.
What do you think your critique's gonna be?
Look.
Better than Kendall? I thought you did better than Kendall, too.
Thanks.
I think you'll be getting that sweatsuit.
Payton, you almost screwed the whole entire dance up with the sign. You can't just like stick it.
Whoa.
No, whoa me. You have to make sure it's on there.
Daughter's ponytails up high enough. Why are you gonna say Payton did?
Well, yeah, but she has to correct what she screwed up.
No, Abby, it starts from the beginning and
Did you say no, Abby?
No, Abby. I thought she did fabulous.
Right, and you're not a dance teacher.
Hey, you tell me how you thought she did.
I thought she was okay. I think your turns, Sutnu, never crossed your thighs once. You need to fix that turnout.
I thought that I was better than most of the people.
You thought you were better than most of the people in this group? Oh, that's cocky.
But that's how I feel, performance-wise.
I was appalled. I cannot believe that a 14-year-old young adult would open her mouth and act like that in a room full of amazing dancers. Did you see everyone else dancing?
That's how I felt.
Of course she thought she did great. You know, every kid and every dancer that gets out on that stage thinks they're the best dancer. And they think it, they just don't say it. And you know, Payton being coerced, she said it.
We have a really nice camaraderie amongst the girls here, but we don't critique each other. I ask you how you felt about you, not in comparison to everyone else, just about your performance.
So everybody was perfect but Payton?
No.
You didn't critique one other person?
I don't need to. Payton did for me. I don't think there is an apology to give to the group. She said it, it's out there, and it was wrong, and it was bad. It will take years to regain their trust. These are her friends. These are her comrades. This is her team. She shouldn't belittle others. That's my job.
Intermediate modern small group. Are you ready? Second place goes to I Love Rock and Roll.
Oh, this is us.
Goes to Backpack Girls. Nice job.
The group dance also did not win their category. I thought for sure, with the level of difficulty, that they were gonna win that, and they didn't. So either the judges didn't get it, maybe they thought it was inappropriate, I don't know. So, Payton, how about that overinflated ego, huh? This group's been winning.
Do you think they lost because of her?
I don't know. I'll have to read the judges' comments and listen to the critiques and see what they said.
Well, is she gonna be able to dance with the team again?
I don't know. I don't think what she did on stage really is what my concern is. It was coming back to the dressing room and saying that she was fabulous and everybody else
You know what? You flustered her. She didn't mean it like that. You're talking to a 14-year-old. If you want to fight with somebody, then you fight with me, her mother.
It's not about fighting, Leslie. If you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. But it's different. People are paying me for my opinion. So you are still on probation. You know, Payton's sassy little mouth may have just ruined her chances of getting off probation. Maybe even getting on this competition team.
Abby's really mad at Payton.
Why?
Because of the way it came out when Payton was talking about the rest of the group dance and her performance in comparison to everyone else. I will speak for myself. I took it the same way that Abby said it.
Wait, and then she apologized, and then you're still saying this to me?
You didn't let me finish my comment.
Well, because I'm pissed off, that's why. You don't accept apologies from a 14-year-old?
I did accept her apology.
This conversation with me.
But
wait, no.
There's a lot of enabling going on.
Somebody shut you down, and you can't
You're
handle
not shutting me down,
Yes,
Leslie.
I did.
Ladies, I'm standing outside with a dance teacher that's a friend of mine, and I can hear every word you're saying.
I'm still upset, Abby.
I know, but Leslie, you know what? Your daughter's 14 years old. You say that she's a grown-up, she's this, she's that. She has a smart mouth on her. You need to dig your fingernails into her back and tell her to shut her mouth.
Okay, stop. Did you not put her on the spot that got her to that point where she said something wrong and apologized to you? You did not put her on this team because of her comment. Is that what? That's what I want to know.
Yes.
Then that's a shame. Shame on you, and I hope you feel better
shame on me.
laying your head down on your pillow.
Don't shame on me.
You're gonna kick her off to the curb?
You don't walk into a dressing room with a whole group of people and say, I was fabulous and you all weren't. It's ridiculous.
No, you let her daughter off probation.
Leslie, you don't need to be here. You said you can find a dance to put her in. I did. If Payton wouldn't have been in that would have been Chloe's fault. She came in here and had this snotty little attitude, and you back her up.
I don't think you guys have to put up with me much longer. I'll be gone. This will be it.
Run again for me, run.
Something's coming. I can feel it.
Is that her part? She runs across the back?
Come on, chase her.
That looks really bad, don't you think?
Well, I just think she's too short to hold the flag.
Now run. Now do your grand jeté. Then keep going.
Asia just runs through with the flag. Like, is this the Olympics? And did you just win the marathon?
I think this makes Asia look like she can't do anything.
In the group dance, Asia's role is little, but I don't think it's demeaning her as a dancer. People know how my child dances, so I'm not gonna get all feathers ruffled over this flag, but I
Do you really think everyone who goes to dance competitions know how your child dances?
I think enough people that are important know how my daughter dances, yeah.
Asia might be a big deal on the internet, but so is a dog who can bark his ABCs. I never heard of Asia before she walked through the store.
I just think that's a really big thing to say.
The competitions that we do in other states are larger.
I'm just stating a fact that the women up here did not know who Asia was. There's nothing to disagree about.
I didn't even know who Nia was.
But I wouldn't expect you to. All of the moms have worked really hard to get our girls where they are in this team. So to have Christy Ray waltz in and act like she's a star, it's pretty obnoxious to say the least.
I'm not afraid to say anything at any time.
I don't care what you say or what you don't say. So let's get that clear. Sometimes we have nothing interesting or intelligent to say, you should just be quiet.
And I won't be quiet because I always do have something interesting and intelligent.
I disagree on that one. We can agree to disagree on that.
Let me ask this question to all of you. How many people are sitting on a yoga ball every morning? Okay, so you don't really want to do this, right?
I do.
Well, get off your butt, walk over to Ross, and buy a ball. That's your fault, all of you. Don't embarrass me.
That's ridiculous. We have great kids. She doesn't realize what great kids we have. They are such fabulous
Listen,
kids.
Melissa, you're preaching to the choir. Go tell Abby that.
No, she's gonna say you're dumb, you're stupid,
Right,
you're a
but
dumb.
you're not dumb or stupid.
But
None
she'll
of
say
that.
it.
None of us are.
I don't believe Melissa has enough of a backbone to speak up against Abby. I think she'd rather ride the coattails and do whatever Abby says than rather do what's right.
Ugh. Her knee is bent, her foot flops around, her thighs not turned out, and her legs too low. That would be lack of turnout and lack of flexibility. That's why I have to dilute everything that she does. We've all given you the tools. It's up to you to use the tools or let them sit in the shed and collect dust. It's absolutely offensive to me.
I can't let that woman stand there and tear her down and say lies. None of those kids are perfect. Not one of them.
Let us help out. Let us get classes. You don't have to do it all. Let somebody else do it for you, because clearly you don't have time.
We have heard as much as we can take. Abby thinks the girls aren't up to their usual standards. We need to go in there and do something about it.
Do you have any classes like for Friday or Monday?
Oh, that'd be so great.
I don't know.
The girls just need more classes.
Well, why don't you quit, break your contract, and you can go to hell and take a class. Your kid can go with you.
As soon as Abby feels threatened, she turns into like a 5-year-old and she starts to have a tantrum. You have got to be kidding. I think they need class and they also need to work on the numbers. I don't think it has to be an either or.
We could have a written exam too about dance history. That would be good.
That would be great.
Let's do class. Girls, spread apart.
Kendall, look at your front foot. It's just laying there. Pick your back foot up, flex it.
Who are you talking about?
Look at her front foot, not doing it.
Okay, she hasn't had a stretch class in how long?
Listen,
That's
why
not
can't
true,
your
ladies.
smart kid do it in the bedroom? Why can't she stretch on her own?
You know what, Abby? You know they have not had a decent stretch class. You can't travel around the world, get in here and expect them to be amazing. They need to stretch every day.
Then they should stretch every day. You don't need a teacher. Don't you want your kid to be better than the rest of the
She
kids?
is, in my mind, yeah.
Kendall, you're finished for today.
Abby, stop it. Why do you have to pinpoint one kid all the time?
You're the one telling me that your kid's better than everybody else.
I said in my mind, she's fine. This isn't about you, Kendall.
It is about you.
No, it's not.
It is not.
It is not.
Well, Kendall, I guess when we were shooting that video in that airplane hangar, you should have been in class, sweetheart.
No, that's not what we said.
I'm done.
Abby is clearly not gonna listen, and we have sacrificed so much to be here in LA. These kids need to be in class.
Kalani wants to work in the professional dance industry.
And I will not allow anyone to ruin that.
Moms, what we're gonna do is put a little show on for you. Now, I have been in here working, choreographing, making changes, yelling, giving corrections. I think it's time to do the group routine. Are we ready, Gianna? Take us back to 1950.
Hi, Abby. How are you? Wanted to stop and say hi. And also...
I have no idea who you are.
Abby's Ultimate Dance Competition. I'm stopping by because the moms called and asked me to give them a class, and I said I would not do so until I received your blessing and permission because I'm old school.
I don't know who brought you here under what pretenses, but...
The moms called me and I was like, I want to speak to Abby first because I've worked with her on a show previously.
I'm sorry, give me your name again.
To Sandra.
It's so embarrassing right now to be so disrespectful, so rude to a guest who came in to help our girls. We have a teacher who's willing to work with the girls in addition to whatever you have planned, and we know that you're busy.
Kira, Kalani's mom, called me and asked me to do a class for the girls while they're in LA, and if that's not something you want, I'm not in any way trying to disrespect you or what you've worked hard for.
Kira, she is maybe overzealous and wants to make connections here in LA. I don't know.
Did you say I'm overjealous?
No, zealous.
Zealous.
Oh, what's zealous?
That's over-enthusiastic.
Oh.
Moms, I'm gonna leave. I had no idea she didn't want this to happen, so I don't in any way want to disrespect you. I have complete integrity in what I do, and I don't want to go behind her back. It's her company that she's worked hard to build. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Aye, that's okay.
I think Abby was totally out of line.
I guarantee you, Abby will have a hard time finding teachers at her new studio after treating Cassandra like that.
This class was more of a private class for the kids.
You know what? I think we're finished.
You're in LA. You take experiences, opportunities. She's pretty popular in the industry.
It's pretty good.
What industry?
Books a lot of jobs.
Tell me what industry.
Her assistant is a dancer for Lady Gaga. She works for The Pulse, who hires 90% of the working kids in LA.
Too bad she hasn't been on a TV show for 5 years.
She just got back from London working for X Factor.
Oh, you're just a sack over there, Gianna.
Clearly.
No, clearly that you're taking it in a negative way. Do you think that Kalani's teachers from Arizona are saying, Alexa, you're just a because your kid left you and went to a TV show? No, they are not. Alexa's very proud.
No, I think we're done for the day. You guys can rehearse with Mackenzie later on tonight. I think we're gonna be done for today.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. I want Dessandra to come teach a class. However, it has to be on Abby's terms. We're just trying to help her, and she doesn't want the help. She acted like she didn't know her. Did she work for her for 2 years?
That was a great way to end the day.
It is kind of
Disrespectful.
to do it, go, hey, I'm giving your kids a class right in front of the teacher instead of teaching us.
So we're going to competition with no classes, and the group rehearsal just got cut short. The fact of the matter is, the girls need to be trained. If no class, no wins.
What did you think of the critique?
It was all fine.
The judge who spoke to every single one of our kids said their ballet, muscle memory, everything we've been saying all week.
I just want to understand, what's the disconnect?
Overstepping your boundary.
Abby, we want the same thing you want.
That's why you're here.
But we also want to have the training that will back that up.
And you don't think you have the training to back that up thus far?
You taught us, you gave us all the supplies and like tools and everything. But I think what we want now...
Okay, enough. Enough.
We have to figure out what to do here.
You don't need to figure out what to do. The girls know what to do.
Where's the jazz teacher? Where's the hip-hop teacher? Where's the tumbling teacher? That's what we're trying to figure out.
All you do is keep flapping your mouth and you're not saying anything.
It's trying to bring the Pittsburgh, what we have in Pittsburgh, and making a balance and making everything work.
I don't like mommies playing dancing school. Get that straight.
Well, I've done it for 14 years, and that's why my child is the dancer she is.
Oh, give her a hug. She's hurting right now.
Abby knows she's wrong. What does she do? Starts bawling like a baby because she knows there's no other way out.
Abby, you have all this support in this room.
Don't go away from me.
We love you.
Oh, Jojo. It's okay.
This is crossing the line. Abby rejected JoJo, Kalani, and Nia away.
Abby, I don't know why you would ask the other girls to walk away from you because they support you just as much. It has nothing to do with what you teach and what you don't teach. Don't care. You guys are being ridiculous. Fine, do it without us. Oh my hell, we don't give a damn. No, it's ridiculous.
Don't point your finger at me.
Don't you dare try and make my child look like that. Don't you dare.
Call Maddie B.
Go to hell. Go to hell.
Your kid would rather be with any other mother here than with you.
Stand here and let you talk to my child like that. Everybody else will, I will not. I am so sick of that. Claudia, let's go. Go. She's a bitch and I'm done. Yeah, you are. I'm done. Do not treat my child like that.
You begged me to get your kid back.
Do not.
I want this kid with me. I don't want her with you. Sleeping with some guy you're not even married to. No.
And look what you do. Look what you do.
Kira, get in here. Get in here.
No, you go to hell too. I'm so sick and tired of you guys always supporting her, sitting here acting like it's okay. I will not stand there. I do understand.
Don't you dare getting my stuff. I've been doing this for how many years? I am leaving. I've had enough. 4.5 years of success, opportunities, and yet I'm the bad guy. About a few classes, please. I don't need this. Peace out.
Kalani, let's go. We're leaving.